I grew up in a small village in Norway, surrounded by dense forests and ancient folklore. My grandfather was a storyteller, and he always warned me about the Hollow Ones, creatures that looked human but were completely empty inside. They wear our faces, he'd say, but they have no soul, no breath, no life. If you ever hear someone call your name from the trees, never answer. As a kid, I laughed it off. Just another old tale to keep children from wandering too far. But when I was 17, I learned the truth. One evening, my best friend Elias and I were walking home from a fishing trip when we heard my mother's voice calling my name from deep in the forest. But it didn't sound quite right. It was her tone, her pitch, but hollow, like it was missing something vital. Elias grabbed my arm. "Don't answer," he whispered, eyes wide with terror. The voice came again, closer this time. "Oscar, come here." I turned my head slightly, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw something standing between the trees. It looked like my mother's same red scarf, same gentle stance, but she wasn't moving, not breathing, just waiting. Then she smiled. Something was horribly wrong with that smile. It was too wide, too stretched, like someone wearing a human face but not quite understanding how expressions work. Elias yanked me backward, breaking my trance. "Run," he said. We bolted, and I swear I heard something running behind us. No, not running, gliding. The sound was wrong, like someone moving without lifting their feet. I didn't dare look back. When we finally reached my house, I nearly collapsed on the porch. My real mother opened the door, startled. "What's wrong?" she asked, concerned. I turned to Elias. "You heard it, right? You saw?" But his face had gone pale. "Oscar, look at your mom's scarf." I did. It was blue. She never owned a red one. I barely slept that night, and the next morning we went back to the forest. There were no tracks, no signs that anything had been there. But something had. That was years ago. I moved to the city, far from the forests of my childhood. But sometimes, late at night, I hear my name whispered from outside my window, and I never ever answer.